past my head, girl. It's such a blessing, girl. But I'm for the rest of my life. A blessing, girl. A blessing, blessing. You're such a blessing, girl.
What's up, y'all? It's the girl trying to love. Y'all already know I'm here, so let's get straight into the video. She has that ball cap on, and the first thing you guys see me doing is just placing the wig on. And I did realize that the wig cap was up too far, so I did have to go in and cut the wig cap back some so that the wig could have proper placement on her head without me having to put it so far down her forehead. So what you see me doing now is just going back in and cutting some of the wig cap back so that the wig can have a nice fit on her head. I wouldn't have to stress it down too much, and it will have a longer hold. Right now, I am cleaning her forehead with some rubbing alcohol, and this is to remove all the dirt from her forehead and oil so that the install could last as long as possible. For this install, I'm using Bold Hold in the pink bottle. I don't know what kind it is, it's just in the pink bottle. And I did 3 layers of this. I'm not going to show all 3 layers, but just know I did do 3 layers. And I do smooth it out with my hand. I used to use a comb, but I feel like with my hand, I get a better spread. It doesn't matter, honestly. As long as your hand is clean and oil free, it will not affect the longevity of the install. Before you add your next layer, you must make sure that the first layer is completely clear. Sometimes it doesn't happen this way. Like sometimes you might have to apply another layer before the whole thing completely turns clear, because some parts may not turn clear completely. So keep that in mind. This may affect the install, but there are ways to fix it. I will show you guys how I did fix it, because like the middle part of the glue wasn't getting clear for some reason, so I had to go ahead and just put the lace down, but it did not affect the way the install looked. As long as you know how to finesse it, then it wouldn't be a problem, you feel me? But I'm gonna show you guys how I finessed it. I'm gonna do the laser glue, and I'll be back when it's time to place the lace down onto the glue. Okay, so now that I'm putting the lace down, the majority of the glue is clear, but some parts were still white. And I wanted to just put the lace down because I didn't want the glue to completely dry. And as you can see, some parts of the glue is still white, and that's not okay. We're not about to have nobody leaving with some white glue on their forehead. So therefore, I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna fix it. And when it comes to wig placement, you want to make sure that you place the wig as far up as possible to the beginning of the glue, because you do not want to have more glue on the forehead when you cut it off. And so what I'm doing is just combing it out, making sure that everything is melted in as it should be. And in a few, you guys are gonna see me take my blow dryer. It's on like warm, it's not on hot, it's not on cold. And in order to get rid of that whiteness, I am blow drying it. Ta-da! And that is how you fix your problema. Completo, solveta. Let me stop. That was not Spanish at all. But yeah, that's all you do. Just take a blow dryer and blow it out. And that's how you fix it. Simple as that, easy as that, and it's not about to affect our mouth at all. I'm weak. We were being mad nosy, but don't mind that. Don't mind that. Moving on. So cutting out the ear tops is really important when it comes to having a good install, because you do not want like right there by the ear tops to be bulky. So what I do is I just part out the hair that doesn't belong, like, you know, that's going to be by the ear, and I just cut a straight line over the ear and pull it behind the ear so that it just lays flat right there. And this also helps the install look way natural too, because it's just like, it just looks so seamless. So that's what I do to cut those side tabs off. I remember when I first started doing frontals, bro, and I had no idea what to do with the excess lace. I didn't know if I was supposed to cut it off or what. And there was no videos on YouTube to explain that either, so I had to really explain myself. Like, I did it on my own type shit. Alright, so now we're just gonna be doing is probably now the sideburns. I like to do this because when I'm melting it down with the elastic band, it just helps the sideburns stick longer. Stick down more. And cutting it off, I'm just cutting a straight line across the lace. This is just to eliminate some of that lace. It's not really cutting the lace for real, but just to cut it down some, so when it's melting, like, the lace is just not in the way. It is, you don't really have to do that part, but I just do that part because it's just, I don't know. Now time to melt again and again and again and again and again and again. These elastic wraps, elastic bands are really essential for an install. Like, I don't care what I'm gonna say, they're essential. Anyways, after I took that off, I'm going in with my razor and I'm cutting the lace off as close as possible. The key to this is to cut as much lace off as possible. You gotta remember, lace is not the real skin, so any lace left will show if it's not HD, transparent, anything. And even if it's HD, you can still tell. Like, it just depends on who does it, but even if it's lace D, it's still a lace, and you want to eliminate as much lace as possible. You want to have as much forehead showing and less lace, so you want to really cut the lace all the way up until where the hair actually starts, because it just eliminates the amount of lace that's showing. Like, I hope I get what I'm saying. The less lace, the better. So I'm trying to cut off as much lace as I can, and that's one key that I learned for myself, because I feel like when lace is showing, lace is gonna show. But if the lace is off, the lace is not gonna show. Ta-da! But either way you put it, bro, it's not your real hair. So it's gonna show either way you put it. Like, it's an illusion. Lace is not scalp, it's an illusion. But anyways, I'm cutting off the baby hairs with a razor. You cut it as short as you want it to. The shorter you cut it, the more natural it will look. I didn't cut mine too short, I just wanted to be like, one straight swoop, whatever the case is. And now I'm gonna cut the sideburns. But yeah, as I was saying, like, people have the what do you call that? People have the idea that lace, you're not supposed to see lace. Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how you put it, how you flip it, bro. A lace is a lace, and it's an illusion, sis. It's not gonna be perfect all the time. Like, it doesn't matter what you do, it's not gonna be perfect all the time. You may see lace sometimes, but that's just life. If you don't want to see lace, then wear your real hair. Okay, I'm chatting, but yeah, so I'm cutting off as much as I can, still cutting. Cut off as much lace as I can, because we do not want to see lace. We don't want to see lace. While the elastic band is on there, I'm trying to go back in and remove some of the excess glue on the forehead. I hate this part because it really be annoying. But I'm trying to remove as much as I can. And after, when I take the elastic band off, I'm going in with some foundation that matches her skin to try to conceal the lace a little bit. And I'm looking in the mirror to see if it looks good. But the key, or something I just started doing, like, I just tried this time and it actually worked out for me, is that I sprayed some Got to Be Glue spray on the lace, and I blow dried it, and that really helped it melt some more. But I was saying earlier, your lace is not your skin, and you're gonna see it, but I'm trying my hardest not to make it be seen, and I did pretty good. It was a pretty good job, in my opinion. Now, to do the baby hairs, I'm using Got to Be Glue gel, and I'm gonna just swoop that with an edge brush. One little swoop. She wanted minimal baby hairs, and I delivered, period. You know the vibe. Swoop de whoop. And I'm gonna do this sideburns with the same thing, the same Got to Be Glue gel, and y'all gonna see me do that in a minute. To make everything more flat, I'm just taking my blow dryer and I'm just pressing it directly on the scalp. Of course, it's not hot, but it doesn't matter if it's hot. As long as it dries the hair, that's fine. But yes, guys, this is the end result. I'm going in with some concealer to sharpen the part and make it look more visible. But this is the ending of the video. After this, I'm going to just put some wig shine on it to give it that shine. But ultimately, this is the final look. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to see more of Roshana Love, which is me. She loved her hair. By the way, this is my friend. I was with her hair for her birthday. I don't know why I didn't mention that in the beginning. I guess I forgot. But yeah, I really liked how it turned out, and so did she. I hope to see you guys in my next video. I sound real repetitive, but yeah, later, y'all. I'm done. Watch the rest. It's really simple. I'm almost done. Just see me do the finishing touches. That's it. Okay, I'm done rambling. Later, y'all.
Y'all see what she doing. Y'all can't book her, but just know she really be doing her thing, okay?